There's something special that happens as the morning sun warms the timbers of an 1867 Confederation log home. Something classic, something alluring like the call of a loon. It's home, it's family, and it's a feeling of timelessness. At 1867 Confederation Log Homes, we give you more than beautifully conceived design and impeccable craftsmanship. We give shape to your dreams. We see a home as being more than just a roof over your head. A home is a magic place, filled with the memories of your good times. Home is an expression of you, articulated in the craftsmanship and sensitivity to timbers that has brought our team international attention. Your personal style may be steeped in tradition in a home filled with handcrafted features, or you may desire a more contemporary mode. Regardless of your preference, at 1867 Confederation Log Homes, there's a design waiting for you. Maybe your dream is that perfect weekend retreat in the woods. Perhaps you need the ideal place for entertaining friends in style. If you've got that great idea of yours roughed out already, no problem. We'll even get our own team of engineers to help your ideas become reality. No matter what you decide to build, we'll make sure you get the perfect home for your setting, be it at water's edge or on a landscaped lot in the neighborhood of your choice. And no matter where you want to locate your home, the durable beauty of our premium-grade white pine or red cedar assures you of a home built for generations to come. At 1867 Confederation Log Homes, we've worked hard to develop unique manufacturing approaches to give you the industry's ultimate in construction and energy efficiency. With our unique through-bolt system, steel rods are inserted at intervals on each wall. When the nuts are tightened, you get the ultimate timber fit. The windows and door frames feature specially engineered hardwood dowels. This permits the natural nestling of the timbers and a more secure window fit. All of our homes are pre-drilled for the easy installation of electricals. White pine is one of the highest rated of all woods in terms of its insulation value. Its capacity for natural winter warmth and summer cooling will augment your own system for substantial energy savings year-round. There is no end to the diversity you can enjoy with an 1867 Confederation Log Home. Build your dream and then personalize it even further with our remarkable array of accessorizing details. Hand-hewn beams and exposed plank ceilings provide additional interior charm. Outside, choose from finials, rosettes, shutters, gingerbread, turned posts, and more. And decorative hand chinking brings a sense of yesterday even that much closer. There is nothing to quite compare with the special quality of an 1867 Confederation log home. Now, don't you feel like losing yourself in a little piece of paradise? This videotape has been produced to assist any layman or contractor who is about to erect an 1867 Confederation log home. At 1867 Confederation log homes, we go out of our way to make sure that what you receive on site fits the way it should, so you'll find the assembly stage as enjoyable as possible. Erecting one of our log homes is not difficult, but there is a procedure to be followed. This videotape will help you become more familiar with the building process. After the foundation is in, there are several things to check before you start to build. Check number 1, squaring the edge of the subfloor. The first logs of each row must fit snugly up against the straight line of the subfloor. Check number 2, a 6-inch concrete block topping off your foundation wall of 10-inch blocks should create a 4-inch pocket to support the subfloor. Complete foundation instructions are provided in our construction manual. Once everything is in order, you can unload and prepare to build. All of the logs are numbered according to which wall and position they belong to. So try to unload them and place them nearest to where they will be needed. Put the first or bottom row of logs nearest to the appropriate footings. This is the first log of wall number 4. The letter A means that 4-1A and 4-1B are joined together to complete the running length of wall number 4. Always unload and handle the logs very carefully. The fewer scratches and scuffs they incur at this stage, the easier and more beautiful finishing will be later on. Before you lay the first log, however, you must install the sill gasket vapor barrier. Simply lay the foam strip in place along the top of the footing so that the foam butts right up against the wood. You can now position the first log. Check your dimensions according to the blueprint before securing it. Next, mark the position of the log's pre-drilled electrical channel on the top of the subfloor. Remove the log and immediately below the mark, mid-joist, drill through to the crawl space or basement for ease of electrical wiring access later on. Now you can actually install the first log. Before the corner piece of the second wall can be put into place, the lower half of the dovetail must be caulked with a double row of caulking strip. The adjoining corner piece can now be carefully lowered and pressed into place. Clamp the 2 adjoining wall sections from end to end. This will eliminate any space between the running sections of the base log and the dovetail. Now, a 12-inch spike cut to suit is hammered through the dovetail to secure the corner fit. Before you can begin the next row of logs, run the caulking strip along the double tongue and groove configuration on the previous log. Foam insulation strip should also be placed along the inside channel. And finally, peel off the protective paper strip to expose the gummed surface. This will ensure the effective sealing of one of the deepest double tongue and groove joints in the industry. A triple seal with a double air lock. Again, make sure to clamp and spike the corner. If 2 or more logs are required to comprise one running length along any wall, then 1867 Confederation Log Home's own spline system will ensure a secure, snug joint. Take one of the 2 spline halves and apply caulking in 3 rows, much as you would lay tape on the top of the previous log. Also, connect the 3 rows top and bottom. The round or caulk side of the spline corresponds to the contours of the log joint. Insert the caulked half of the spline facing the outside of the wall and slide the other half without the caulking into place. 2 spikes acting as wedges in the pre-drilled channels will secure and seal the joint. To complete the seal, caulk the top of the joint all round. Once the top row of logs have been installed on a wall, you can turn your attention to windows and door openings. At 1867 Confederation Log Homes, we've developed a dowel system to reinforce window and door openings. Into the pre-drilled channel at the sides of all door and window openings, insert the dowel and hammer it all the way down and into place. Over time, as the logs nestle, the dowel will keep weight and pressure off the more fragile window and door frames. You can now insert our unique through-bolt system. Attach the metal plate with welded nut to the top of the steel-threaded rod and insert it into the pre-drilled channel that extends through each log, right from the top down to the base of the wall. Inside the pre-drilled cavity on the first log, thread the bottom of the steel rod through the plate. Up on top, the plate is nailed into place. Now, at the base, tighten the nut onto the through bolt to increase tension on the entire wall. With all of the walls through bolted and the door and window dowels in place, you can now proceed to install windows and doors. Window widths are pre-cut to fit, but most window heights will require additional on-site cutting. Measure the length of the window from the bottom of the top log. Mark the horizontal and vertical cuts and then proceed to trim the log, outside and inside. Once the opening is trimmed, simply slide the window into place and secure it. The perimeter and V-joints between logs should be caulked and filled with materials supplied. The next steps to completing your 1867 Confederation Log Home are standard construction practices. Of course, there is further information in our useful construction manual as well. Remember, erecting a log home isn't difficult. You just have to take it step by step.